Welcome, everybody, to Off the Rails without Ela with Ethan Klein experience. Thank you. It's not a podcast, it's an experience. You know how we do it. Today, pardon me, I'm tired, man. I feel a little off this show because, I don't know, I did this trainer again yesterday, the one that keeps yelling money at me. And my back, I've had like chronic back pain and I couldn't sleep. That doesn't seem right? Not like good, like muscle pain, like back injury pain. You know what I mean? That's not money.
That is not money.
So I don't know. I didn't sleep, basically. But that's not going to stop us from coming here and doing a show, right? I mean, come on, y'all. Let's get the energy levels up. Come on!
Yeah.
Today's episode is Today's episode is sponsored by Blue Chew, Upstart, and this new sponsor who I need to play apparently this video for. So here's our newest sponsor.
Hi.
Hope you guys please support our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Dick Tips with Mission Park Funeral Chapels and Cemeteries. This is a cremation urn, and did you know that most funeral homes don't even own their own crematory, and they have to outsource the cremation process? But at Mission Park, we do own the crematory, and when you entrust your loved ones to us, they never leave our care, custody, and control. So for over 100 years, families like yours have been trusting Mission Park, and at Mission Park, it's our mission to care.
Yeah, it's just a gag because his name is Dick Tips.
Hi, I'm Dick Tips with Mission.
If your name was Dick Tips, I mean, his name is probably Richard, right? Like, you could go by Rich, you could go by Richard.
No, it's a choice.
But he chose to be Dick Tips, and we love that about him.
I'm Dick Tips.
We love that. Apparently, when Zach started doing some research to see if this was, like, not a gag, like a Tim and Eric gag, I didn't mean to expose poor Dick Tips, but apparently he got sued for losing a body.
I'm Dick Tips.
That contradicts the guarantee he made in that video.
He explicitly says that your loved ones will never leave his custody.
Dick Tips lost a body. Couple sues for $8 million. Is that? Can you? I mean, come on. It's a dead body. How much are we really valuing it at?
I'm Dick Tips.
$8 million seems steep.
Dick claims he's completely innocent and that the couple actually stole the body back.
They stole the body back for what purpose?
It's just that's
we're
what
in
he
a
claims.
whole Dick Tip. We're in a whole Dick Tip conspiracy hole. Here's the girl she lost. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Way too young. Robert Dick Tips. Here, the company through its owner, Robert Dick Tips, has denied wrongdoing and accused Bill and his ex-boyfriend of stealing the body. So where's this body? Now I'm just intrigued. What did Dick Tips do with this body? Anyway, if you guys are looking to cremate a loved one
in the San Antonio area,
Mission Park.
Hi, I'm Dick Tips with Mission Park Funeral Chapels and Cemeteries. This is a cremation urn, and did you know that most funeral homes don't even own their own crematory,
I didn't know that,
and they have to outsource the cremation process?
Oh. Okay.
We burn our own bodies.
Yeah, we burn. Anyway, I'm out on Dick Tips. Thank you, Dick Tips. That's our new sponsor, everybody. Lost a body. Hey, he could be like, hey, I'm Dick Tips, and I've only lost one body in my whole 100 years of service. They've been open 100 years. Other announcement I wanted to make at the top of the show is that Jeremy, a.k.a. The Quartering, listen, guys, I just want to please tell everybody, you tweeted this out, and I think it's time that we all leave poor Jeremy, The Quartering, alone. He said, yes, I pissed in my unfinished basement drain, and I make zero apologies for it. There. Got that one out of the way, so when his 200 IQ followers stop by to defend their leader.
I guess it's a fair assumption it's about you, but what was the context of it?
I don't know that I can own that. I mean, a lot of people know he peed in his basement. I mean, it's like the one known fact that we all know about The Quartering. I'm glad he admitted it, though, because there was some dispute about it. So I would like to just please tell everyone to please leave The Quartering on Twitter, at The Quartering on Twitter alone, about peeing in the basement.
My wife went out for pizza without me.
Yeah, and so I get it. It's just...
It's upsetting.
There's no telling what I would do if my wife went out to pizza without me. I'd pee all over the fucking house.
In my basement.
I mean, he's a saint, by comparison. I'd pee all over the fucking place. So, anyway, Jeremy, I'm sorry, but thank you for coming clean. And that's about it. Thank you. Peace and love. Now, guys, on to the main scoop here. James Charles.
Oh, no!
This James Charles story is like, he apologized, he admitted to sexting 2 minors, but there's so much more, and there's so much more coming out, and even when you go to his apology video, which I'll pull up right now, he has way too many people still supporting him and liking his video.
Hi sisters, James Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited for today's video.
Do we think he's just a predator? I mean, pedophile. He's not trying to fuck like 8-year-olds. Right.
Searching for
I think predator is a more accurate description than pedophile.
It's got a significant more dislikes. That's interesting. But he says 260,000 people are like, womp, womp, womp. Oh, I forgot to play that. Hold on. Let me play this. What is this paralysis demon? Can you imagine? Why do you upload this? Yeah. That's what he says every time he gets a new picture in the DMs. Yeah. Wow. So, he's still working with his biggest partner, Morphe, who has refused to even comment on the situation. And there's still banners on their website dedicated to the greatness of James Charles. So he doesn't seem at risk of being canceled. But what we have in our midst here, as I've pressed before, is a legitimate, bona fide, proven predator. Okay? Yeah. That's the special sex crimes unit. Yeah. Love that. Good call, Zach. Since he let me put this in context, okay? 16 boys have made allegations against James. I mean, he's almost hitting Bill Cosby numbers at this point. Bill Cosby was hitting what, like 50? I mean, that's over like his whole. Bill Cosby's like 80. I mean, James is like he's in his 20s and he's already hit batting 16. I mean, this guy's racking like major league numbers. Wait for this though. 10 of the 16 are minors. Home run, baby. Major league numbers, dude. Crazy.
It's gross.
Oh yeah. And there's also allegations of him like sexually harassing fans and stuff. I feel like we can't. It's too much criminality here to just sit aside, let it slide, and be like, okay, he made the thing. We made the videos about him. He made the apology. I don't think that we should just let this slide without addressing the torrent of allegations that keep accumulating while he's still being accepted by the majority of people on the platform. I can't do it.
I'm desperate.
Right. He is desperate.
Did you forget about that defense?
Yeah, maybe I'll cancel this video. Since he made his apology video on April 1st, 8 new accusers, 5 of which were minors, came out. This is the special SVU.
I believe all of the Law and Orders use that sound, actually, but
the
SVU would be appropriate for James.
This is the SVU. There's going to be an episode of James Charles SVU. I'm certain of it.
Oh, you're probably right, because they base all of their stuff off of real events.
Bro, I guarantee it. I can't wait for that.
Oh, that'll be good.
So I want to go over each one of these, but before I do, I want to give a shout out to my boy D'Angelo Wallace, who always has a good take on things. You know, D'Angelo made that like the moment Shane Dawson's career ended. That was like kind of a big deal. Has like 20 million views, but you guys probably all know D'Angelo. Anyway, he said this about James Charles, if he was going to make a video on him or not.
So imagine, just go through this exercise with me for a second, and y'all might understand why I'm not making a video about this. Imagine you have a 14-year-old brother, or a brother younger than you. Maybe you're 14. Maybe you have a 12-year-old brother. Okay, right? A random 21-year-old man has been exchanging pornography with your kid brother, gets caught for this online, and then goes online, claims that he didn't understand what he was doing, claims he didn't know his age, claims that he's a bit of a victim because he was just desperate and has trouble dating, and gets 125,000 likes and gets to continue posting, and everyone's just going to move on because he quote unquote addressed it. As extreme as that is what happened. There's no difference between the words I just said and what we just watched. And that is why I am just like, I've legitimately had it. Like, I cannot continue making like 45-minute videos where I just take every single thing and we talk about what led up to this. Because this is just getting to be so much more extreme than like randomly internet things I disagree with a little bit, but I think are funny. There's no growth for any normal person to gain from this. There's no benefit to hearing or learning about this. It's just disgusting. And all of these people need to just legitimately have their platforms removed. I am okay with deplatforming if the platform is used to harm children. You heard it here first, folks. I said the D word. And I legitimately think like any person is probably okay with deplatforming if the platform is specifically the tool that enables children to be hurt. But yeah, overall, this is just disgusting. And it makes, I'm going to be honest with you as well, it makes me angry that I have a whole video on my channel with 7-8 million views that kind of makes James Charles seem like he's in a positive light. Again, I'm not going to start blaming myself for that because
anyway. Yeah, it's crazy. This goes beyond normal goofs that we've been dealing with. This is a predator right here, and he's going to continue to make videos, and he's going to continue to prey on children. And you know, at what it makes me wonder, you know, like does TikTok at what point have a responsibility, or even YouTube? Is there some like superior responsibility of these platforms when someone's using it literally to harm children? You know, I mean, I saw Instagram recently, they implemented a new policy where if you're over 18, you can't message minors. Can't message people under 18. It's kind of interesting. So that's good that they're at least they're doing something about it. But TikTok seems to be not only removing criticism of James as bullying, but you know, TikTok does this really disturbing thing. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but when I'm scrolling on my feed, they'll show people on my feed that follow me, just random followers, that's not an interesting video or has no business being on my feed. They're just trying to get me engaged with my fans, I guess. And so they'll show me random like 2 follower accounts that follows me, and sometimes it's like children. It's like that shit is have you guys seen that phenomenon?
Yeah. It's a newer feature in the last
it creeps months, me out. I don't like it. I hate it. And then and also it even encourages you. It says follow, gives you like a big prompt that says like, oh, follow this person, they're your fan or something.
And it shows you that they follow similar people.
Right.
Like,
they're like a super fan. Zach. They're not just a fan, right. They're a super fan. So it's almost like they've got these tools that would even help enable someone like James. Well, like what does someone with millions of followers on TikTok need help following fans? Right. Random fans. It's just odd and weird and creepy.
My For You page and Explore page are not dating apps.
Well, aren't they? Anyway, it is really sad and depressing, and it's like, dude, I really hope someone presses charges. It's not funny. Let's see. 16 boys have made accusations, 10 of them minors. 10 minor sextings. 5 have come forward since his apology. I've got a highlight of all of them here. So here I've got, this kid was 14, AB?
Yeah, the very first one before in July. Yeah, reported to be 14.
What? I didn't know he was sexting a 14-year-old. Y'all. Whoa. The youngest I heard of was 16.
Sister.
Oh. Yo, this guy is sexting 14-year-olds. Okay, let me pull this one up because I am not familiar with it. You know, it's funny. I think when this kid came out, I kind of do remember this. Everyone was like, oh, this kid's just a clout chaser, because this was like the first kid that came out against him. And, you know, everyone's like, clout chasing piece of shit. 14-year-old. Ethan claims, let's see. Ethan claims that he was sending and soliciting explicit images on Snapchat. He says he's TikTok boy James what the fuck? Ethan claims he's TikTok boy James mentions. And what does these words mean? Ethan claims he's TikTok boy James mentions. Oh, he mentioned him? No. The kid he wanted to fly out? Are you serious? Is that what it means? He wanted to fly a 14-year-old boy out?
Yeah, really sad.
He's implying, that was the one that was talked about on Impulsive.
Bro, I can't do this. Okay, let's listen. Wow. Yeah, going back now and reviewing this from the beginning is kind of a lot.
The reason why I'm here today is because Ethan didn't feel comfortable enough.
Oh, why are we going so fast? It's like sped up?
Filming this alone after numerous threats made to him by James Charles. All right, so about a couple months ago, back in March, I would say.
Yeah, sped up.
It's a little sped up there for you, huh?
Yeah.
Can you just get right through it?
One of my homeboys were on James Charles Live, and he's like, bro, like, join this. Like, let's just troll him. Like, we're just putting random.
Why is it going so fast?
I don't know. Is there something wrong with the video, or is it just like that?
Let me try to...
He's trying to get into Twitter limits.
Is that it? He's trying to get into the Twitter limit, 2 minute. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Let's just listen on double speed.
The original one's not on YouTube anymore. It's been removed.
My friend was like, yo, like, I bet you want to DM him. And I wasn't thinking anything of it. I said, all right, bet I'm going to DM him. So I DM him. And I guess the next day he responds and he tells me, why do you keep texting me? And I was like, what? I was like, I don't keep texting you. Like, what are you talking about? And he just kind of ignores the subject because I sent him like a picture back at me. And I guess, I don't know. He finds me attractive or whatever. I don't know what he was hiding in his brain going on. He asked me what my age was and I told him I was 14 years old. And he told me I was very young. And I said, yeah. And he said, add me on Snapchat because I feel more comfortable talking on there. And so I said, okay, like, let's do it. Like, bet. And I mean,
bro, come on. Like, that story adds up. He goes, I'm 14? And James says, add me on Snapchat. Nah. Guys.
Wow, sister snap.
It's so interesting because this was the first story that everybody dismissed. And now coming back to it, it lines up with everything that we know. He was soliciting a fucking 14-year-old. Chris Hansen, step the fuck in here. That's straight up Chris Hansen age. That's the age that they pretend to be on date on fucking Catch a Predator.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
14. That's like prime Predator age. There ain't no whoop, whoop, whoop. This is what James says when he thinks he's about to snap with a 14-year-old. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then this is what he says when it's Chris Hansen. When it's Chris Hansen, he goes, whoop, whoop, whoop. Like womp, womp, womp. I don't know. Is that funny or not? These are serious matters, though. It's not a joke. Dan, please.
I like to make love.
Me not knowing anything, like, I just think that's cool. Like, James Charles, like, 18, 17 million followers, like, once we add him on Snap, like, not even in a clout way, like, I'm just saying, like, that's dope. Like, in an influencer, like, everybody knows who he is pretty much. Like, that's
yeah,
awesome.
You don't need to explain yourself. It's obvious. You're like, okay, this is interesting. Cool. Mega celeb wants to talk to me. Like, totally makes sense.
So I thought it was cool, and he just started getting a little too comfortable with me and just pushing it over the limits, knowing I was underage. And I started talking to him about it, and he didn't really believe it until he saw it with his own eyes. James Charles being so pushy and just making me feel uncomfortable to the max. And I honestly, like, he was like, I guess he was trying to get me into thinking I was bisexual or gay, whatever y'all want to call it. But he was asking me to send him nudes, and he kept wanting me to go to LA, and he kept sending me nudes, and I kept just sending me a picture back. I didn't respond. I just let him send a picture back to me, and he would leave it on open, and then snap me like a few hours later, sending me another picture of his like ass. You know, I'm just gonna say, like, it made me feel super uncomfortable. And so yeah, like, honestly, like, I'm not making this video to cancel him. I'm just trying to help others out there, because there's a lot of kids that are my age that think it's awesome that James Charles is asking Adam on Snapchat, but in reality, he's trying to make you think that you are something you're not. And I don't want that happening to anybody else. And to all the parents and everybody watching this video, I'm trying to help you out for the future with your kids, and to make sure always like stay in touch, like ask them, like, check their phones, whatever you want to do, you know, because like there's people like
James is a child predator. I think is you asked him how old you were, and when he told you he was 14 years old, you still continue to try to force yourself on a little kid. So my thing is, like, I don't know, I just don't think that's cool. It's just
this guy's story is 1,000,000,000% true, allegedly. But I'm just saying, like, as this was the first accusation, I think a lot of people were like, okay, dude, you know what I mean?
I think when was this posted? Summer of 2020?
July 27th, 2020.
So if I recall, the kind of pendulum swing of like hating James Charles had swung way back in his favor, because that wasn't that long after he had made his kind of like rebuttal to the whole
snap on Tata.
Right, which was one of her accusations was about this kind of stuff, and he had kind of, you know, at the time seemingly shut all that down. That's speculation.
So people were in James's corner here.
Right.
Bro, I can't believe he would actually be hitting on a 14-year-old. That is so disturbing. Can you guys please, like, why is the FBI not taking his hard drive and phone? This kid says he's been sending him literally was sending him pictures of his nude body. What is with Snapchat? Snapchat needs to get its shit together, bro. Snapchat is the predator's playground.
Wow, sister,
it's crazy. Bro, I don't even have Snapchat. I don't even know. Erase Snapchat. What is a Snapchat? Even having that, do you guys have Snapchat?
No, I do.
Of course, AB does. AB, not like that. You're a predator. You're just like the social media guy.
I was going to say,
you spend time on Snapchat. What goes on there other than sexual assault?
No, I haven't as much recently, but I used to be on Snapchat. I used to post a Snapchat every day, but then after Instagram has stories, I kind of just post my Instagram stories on Snapchat sometimes.
Oh,
just more of my closer friends from back home are on Snapchat.
I see.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
I think it's a dumb fucking app.
It sucks.
I never understood the concepts of something erasing. I always find that so appealing. It's like I make a post and then it goes away. So I never even engaged with it. I was like, that sounds just horrible. But then it makes sense. James Charles is like, oh, you post and it goes away. So I post my dick pic, and then all of a sudden the FBI can't find it. But it's like, meanwhile, at Snapchat headquarters, they got receipts. Can we please,
sister,
get a fucking... Bro, please. Can we get a search warrant for Snapchat hard drives? Imagine the shit they would find in James Charles' outgoing snaps.
They really should.
I'm having a hard time getting over the fact this kid is 14. Like, wow. Holy fuck. Womp, womp, womp. The next one came out only a month later, or no, July, August, 2 months later. A 17-year-old, September 25th. TikTok accused James of sliding into his DMs and then ghosting him. James claims that TikToker slid into his DMs. No, the kid wanted to fuck me, Your Honor. Let's see. I'm going to look at the minor ones. 17. So let me go in order, actually. January 25th. This is a few months later. So now we're in this year, 2021. James exposed for allegedly sending unsolicited nudes and trying to pressure straight men to having sexual relations with him. That's just like a hobby, man. That's like what he does in his free time. Like, this is James Charles' full-time fucking job.
It's gross.
It's trying to get dick pics from guys. Like, what? Trying to, like, what? Bruh. I'd like to see the time, you know, there's like a chart and time spent on your phone on like social media. This guy's got a full-time fucking job trying to get little pictures of kids' penises. Peace and love, of course. Jared Fogle.
That is so true.
That's fine. Just bleep it. It'll be funny. Shout out to, are we rolling or no? Yeah. I just hear you typing like so loud.
Because I'm having to put a bunch of notes because half of what you're saying I'm going to have to edit out.
Thanks, Dan.
All right. Shout out to Jared Fogle, by the way. I have a feeling they would have a lot to talk about over a few sandwiches.
Shout out to his family.
Let's go back in order. So this is when he really ramps it up, right? So that was January. February, the next month, he's found hitting on a 17-year-old boy. James Charles accused by a second underage boy of allegedly having inappropriate interactions. This all comes from Deaf Noodles, by the way, who's done a great job of like archiving all this. Allegedly having inappropriate interactions. Well, the 17-year-old said nothing sexual happened. He alleged James continued to flirt with him after he told him he was 17. We all know after this point it's true. Hey, I introduced myself and said I was 17 in the photo. He continued to flirt and said he thought I was a catfish.
What was on the agenda tonight?
Yeah, we know what was on the agenda. Next up, March 10, the next month. There's only a couple weeks later. You know, the people who come forward is probably a small percentage of the amount of people he's actually talking to, right? So 2 weeks later, a 16-year-old boy comes forward accusing James of allegedly sending him nudes. You can only imagine how much is actually going on behind the scenes. This poor kid's TikTok got erased. That's what I'm saying with TikTok. Like, was this was actually the one I think that like was the big story that happened recently, right? Or was that later?
I believe it was a little later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 16-year-old James Charles trying to let's see. This guy says he should be in jail. I agree. People accuse him of lying. That's why the cops are looking into their computer system. Okay, whatever. Is there any receipts from this one, AB? Other than that, this guy just saying it happened?
A lot of this guy's receipts were wiped, and they were wiped from Deaf Noodle's account as well.
Wiped?
Like Twitter, I believe, gave Deaf Noodles a ban. I believe it was on this one.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
like, this is like this weird paradox. Like, I noticed the 14-year-old kid's video got removed, and someone's got to figure this out because they go, oh, it's child endangerment. We have to remove it. But, like, how are these kids supposed to fucking talk about the fact that there's this predator who's using their platforms to target kids? It doesn't make any sense.
I'm not physically attracted to older guys.
You know what I mean? It's so stupid sometimes, these fucking platforms. Like look at this, the 14-year-old kid we watched, the first one.
Enough filming this alone.
His video was removed for violating terms of service. Like, I'm sorry, what? What terms of service exactly did he violate? He didn't even describe anything. This is important shit that should be out there in the fucking world. And YouTube is like protecting James Charles. TikTok, on the other hand, should be investigated, bro. They're like enabling him. It's weird.
The next one has a lot of receipts. In March.
Let's see. In February, another one. The next day, James allegedly pressured a fan to send him explicit photos. This one was not underage. But, like, this alone is a scandal, right? Just pressuring your fans.
I damn this bitch, as you can see. Conversation. This all happened during the whole Taki scandal. I actually reached out to him because I felt bad for him. As you can see, he asked me for my snap right here. You guys. Anyways, I gave him my snap.
That's the move. Let me get that Snapchat, boy. About to get assaulted. Everybody watching this, do not add celebrities on Snapchat. I promise you bad things are about to happen to you. Does anything good happen on Snapchat?
No.
I don't think so.
We have a family chat. It's nice to see.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, pictures and videos of my nieces, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, good things happen on Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't add James Charles to that family chat. We'll get weird real quick.
Sister snapped.
As you can see, he adds me right here. At this point, he messaged me right away, as you can see. So, as you guys can see, we did develop a streak. I know 3 isn't a lot, but it does show to prove that we were Snapchatting each other back and forth for a bit. And at this time, we were actually on really good terms. I did not think he was going to do anything stupid. So anyways, we started talking again at 3 in the morning, and we were snapping each other. I sent him a shirtless picture, and it was literally just me working out at home. If you know me, I literally post that shit on my story all the time. It's quite obvious that he was pressuring me into sending him photos. After doing what he said, he questioned my confidence.
Alright, so as you guys can see, he's questioning my confidence because I didn't want to send him a specific explicit photo. And I just find that very disgusting. Like, who does that to a person?
Yeah, one thing we've noticed time and time again, because in his apology video, he goes, the truth is, I'm just desperate. But what you actually see in all these receipts over and over again is a very determined, pushy character who will demean you and insult you and do whatever they can to get what he wants out of you, right? This is not a play to find a relationship. He's being pushy. He wants the photos.
I was being reckless.
He's manipulating him. You know what I mean? This is not about relationships.
Over here, I was telling him I was tired and that it was late, but he didn't seem to care. So obviously, me being me, I didn't want to lose the opportunity to talk to him. So I continued to do what he said. Anyways, I was getting really tired because it was super late. It was almost 4 o'clock a.m. And when I told him I wanted to sleep, he started to make me feel bad. He even asked me to video call and I said I didn't want to. He still proceeded to call my phone. At this point, I got very, very anxious. And as you can see, I'm literally shaking in this video because I was so scared. I didn't want to do it, so I chose not to. I told him I didn't want to video call him because I was scared my parents would walk in. He told me to go to the bathroom. This is what he said. Then he gave me attitude and he removed me off Snapchat, as you can see. What pissed me off the most is how he questioned my confidence. I'm going to be posting part 3. I'm running out of time.
Yeah. That's his MO, dude. He calls these guys out. He makes them feel horrible. And then when either he gets what he wants from them or he doesn't get what they want from them, whenever the interaction's over, he blocks them. Does that sound like someone who's desperate and looking for love? Like he says in his apology, I really thought I met someone great. No. This is a sick dude who needs to have his platforms removed. Like literally cannot continue. So the next one.
Wait, we should take a break before we move on.
Oh, great. Let's give a thanks to our sponsors. Talking about Upstart, folks. When it comes to paying off debt, it can often feel like an uphill battle. High interest rates resulting in minimum monthly payments keeps you in an endless cycle of debt, but Upstart can help you get ahead. Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan all online. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high-interest debts, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple, fixed monthly payment. Unlike other lenders, Upstart looks at more than just your credit score, like your income and employment history. This means they can offer smarter rates with trusted partners. And with a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate upfront for loans between $1,000 and up to $50,000. You can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan. So, find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/H3. That's upstart.com/H3. Don't forget to use our URL so you know who sent them. I'm talking about upstart.com/H3. Loan amount will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/H3. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, it's been a hell of a year, and I feel like I've aged 12 years over this last 12 months. And if you're like me, your senior age slip away, tick-tock, and guess what else is slipping away? Your ability to get a raging hard-on. That's right. That's what I'm here to sell you today, folks. Blue Chew. It's time to get spring here, and by spring, I mean it's time to get sprung. You know what I mean? Blue Chew offers a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form, so your immature ass can just chew it instead of having to swallow it like a vitamin. I prefer chewables. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I'll chew that shit all day. You could put a shot, you know what I mean? You could inject it in my neck if it can make my dick hard. Right? Blue Chew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections to combat all forms of ED, erectile dysfunction. Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visit to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package, so your neighbors don't know that you can't get it up. But they do. Blue Chew knows, but your neighbors won't. But they won't out you. Probably like privacy laws and shit. But don't be embarrassed. I mean, it happens to the best of us. You know what I mean? The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part? It's all online. Blue Chew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredients and the strength of the prescription to get your dick hard enough to cut diamond. Don't like swallowing pills? No problem. Chew it, you fucking baby. That's me. They didn't say that. Blue Chew's, oh boy, they really want me to pronounce this. It's called sildenafil.
That was actually pretty close, yeah.
Luckily, they phonetically spelled it. Blue Chew's sildenafil, and it's called tadalafil. Tada! Tadalafil tablets are chewable. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA, and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than at a pharmacy. God bless. Listen, you could use the benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. A special deal for our listeners: try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code H3 at checkout, and you'll just pay $5 for these chewable boner-inducing. I don't know what they do, but they make your dick hard. I don't know the science. $5 though. Promo code H3. Go to BlueChew.com. Promo code H3. Receive your first month free. And we thank you, Blue Chew, for sponsoring our podcast. March 31st, we have another 16-year-old. Love that. Lots of receipts. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've even seen this one.
There's my God, this is. I know that this is a serious subject, but this fucking TikTok made me laugh so fucking hard.
Is this one of the like super speed ones where you can't fucking tell?
It's even better than that.
Let's see.
Damn it. I've been banned from Dave & Buster's.
Why Duke Nukem? I don't know. Wait, so this is about a 16-year-old. Okay, let me read the caption here.
Everything's on screen.
Bro, how am I going to... Do you shave your body? Now, that's all I needed to see.
Yeah.
Hey, 16-year-old boy, do you shave your body? Dude, you are a freak, bro. Dude, please. He belongs in prison. Capiche? Thanks. Bye. Dude, how am I supposed to look at all these? Oh, I guess
we can't look at these anyways.
We can't?
We're going to have to blur all of this.
Do you have a nice body? Do you shave your body? I'm just laying here bored and horny. Ha 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 ha. Can I get a womp 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 for that one? Can I get a Chris Hansen sit right over here, please, for that one? No.
Why don't you take a seat right over there?
He says, it would literally take you 30 seconds to send a pic like this. Yeah, but he's already implying that the kid's already resisted, right? He's like, dude, it would only take you 30 seconds. God. Do I have to ban you?
Did you bring condoms?
Just take a pic, dumbass. Bruh, he looks kind of crazy. That's that cute predator shit going on there.
It's like that spook magook.
I'm saying, yeah, you can't be like cute and a predator at the same time. You know what I mean? You got to pick your lane.
This is a little spooked magooked.
Just take a pic, dumbass. How old were you again? 16? That's fine. I've flirted with much younger. Okay, got it. You give off big dick energy, lol. Bro, you're such a creep. Come pick me up for some roadhead. Bro, stop right now. Holy shit, literally perfect.
I fucked up.
And then all of a sudden, so what's the Duke Nukem soundbite have to do with anything?
I don't.
I think it's a TikTok trend sound.
Yeah, it is.
I thought he. Yeah, but it's got to have some context.
I guess because Dave and Buster's. Well, Dave and Buster's is specifically for like adults. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know. Busted James and nuked his career.
I figured he blocked him or something. Okay, here we go. One more time. Wait, let's do it with the audio. Let's just give it one more go. Because Dan loves it so much.
Damn it. I've been banned from Dave and Buster's.
Dude, this guy just fucking shit all over James. This guy just exposed James so hard in the time lapse of 5 seconds with the Duke Nukem meme on top. Like, holy shit. Yeah, this is one of the worst ones I've seen. Wow. Wow, that's a 16-year-old. Not cute, not funny. People liking James Charles. Morphe, which we'll talk about later, still working with him. No comment from Morphe. Interestingly, OJ Simpson still works with Nike. No, I'm kidding. It's be like that, though. No, Nike sponsoring OJ after, like, he's in jail. Or he never went to jail, but during the trial, just do it.
OJ went to jail.
Oh, separately. He did go to jail. Thank you, Dan. For
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly.
For stealing back his memorabilia or some wild shit. He's so wild, dude.
Armed robbery.
Armed robbery.
This is yours truly.
He showed up with the gun and demanded a bunch of what, in his view, was stolen goods, stolen from him.
I think it was his Heisman Trophy, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that. I forget the details.
Anyway, it's like Nike sponsoring OJ Simpson while he's in prison. That's the equivalent of Morphe keeping James Charles on their roster. Hey, Twitter world, just do it. What is James Charles' thing? He says, don't blend in.
Yes.
Hey, Twitter world. Hi, sisters. Remember not to blend. Try not to blend in with the 16-year-old boys. Bro, he's good. Oh, God, I hope he goes to prison. I mean, that one's great. That one's up there with the 14-year-old one, man. That shocked the hell out of me. I'm not even going to lie. Same day? He had another accusation the same fucking day?
Yes.
March 31st was a big day for James Charles. This guy, all the while, still just cruising along, making videos. Everyone's happy. James is making him a ton of money with those little fucking makeup kits.
Has he made any content or published any content since his apology video? Or has he gone radio silent?
He's gone radio silent, I think, right?
Yeah.
Said he was taking a break in the video.
I mean, it hasn't been that long. But in this video, he's like, I'll be back, guys. I just wanted to say, put it all out there so we can learn and grow.
I'll be back in 10 to 15.
Yeah, 10, exactly. Hopefully longer. 10 to life. Hopefully he's jailmates with Matt Gaetz. They'll have a lot to talk about. Okay, the same fucking day, James Charles gets exposed for allegedly soliciting and paying for nudes. What? He's offering people money now? From a fan. Mm-hmm. James allegedly said, shut up and send stuff and you'll get money if you take good pics and videos. Man, I don't know to me, but that sounds pretty romantic. That sounds like a guy who's just desperate for love. Desperate for cock. I like it. Peace and love.
Let's get glam.
Bro, what the fuck? Okay, is this going to be another Duke Nukem meme? Why are these videos all so short? Oh, damn. I just got a Snapchat invite from James Charles.
Hi, guys. So, Yes, I did that.
Why y'all gotta do packages in like the weirdest... meme
And they're all
format.
making the same fucking face.
It's like
why do
such-
they all make the like smug like half smile face? I don't.
The FBI would have arrested James Charles like fucking years ago if these kids would just make like. Although at the same time, you look at what the 14-year-old did and it got removed by YouTube. You know what I mean? Like he did it the right way.
I suppose.
And YouTube's
They're
like
trying to get around the algorithm or something by making it all quick.
You have to fool the adults. Like if you're a grown, if you work at the FBI, watch this. Imagine taking any info from
Yes,
it.
I did that. And you would do it too for a check. I was an employee. And I was going to get employee of the month. And that's on period. Hi, guys. So
Actually, that meme makes sense at least. All right, let's see what this loving conversation was like. He says, Devin, shut up and send stuff and you'll get money if you take good pics and videos. You're being rude. I'm sorry. A no-go. Wow. Pretty mature response from him. We'd love to see it. And then he's saying, hello. Oh, here's the receipts. Hello. Good. Only $40, James? Come on, pony up. He gave him $100, 40, 50, and what looks like 30, 40. Bro, what the fuck? What? He's sending money to fans to send news. You guys, do you understand what we're seeing here? And he's flipping them off, too. He's like doing some daddy dom shit on him. Bro, I can't do this. I know YouTube doesn't like it, but this deserves all to be exposed in the daylight. So it's got to be seen. I mean, the depth of this is just so disturbing. Can I get a womp 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 for our monetization? Can I get a womp 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 for our age restriction? But can I get a yeah for it being important? Thank you. Sometimes you just got to do it. What's right? So since James' apology video on April 1st, there have been 7 new accusers, 4 of which were minors. That's more than 50%.
That's right.
Here comes the apology video of him saying, I'm desperate, sisters. I was looking for love in all the wrong places.
I'm actively searching for younger people to be in a relationship with.
And basically just kind of makes himself the victim. You guys have all seen it. Well, the next day, the very next day, April 1st was the day of the apology. April 2, new accusation. James Charles fan exposes James for allegedly harassing him for nudes even after he told James he was straight and not interested. James said in a snap, "You're huge dick. Let me see, daddy." He's 18, so. But again, remember, this even alone is like really creepy.
Daddy.
Daddy.
Please don't go, please don't go. I love you so, please break my heart.
Another great meme format that is just way unnecessary. Here, let me mute it because I don't know. Last thing I need to. Okay, so ew. He sends them all the same pictures with the heart under the eyes and stuff. Hey, you're a huge dick. Let me see it, daddy. All yours, daddy. I want to see more of you.
Daddy, chill.
Bruh, I can't do this. That's the day afterwards. That's the next day, bruh.
Daddy.
This is maybe the biggest. This is potentially the biggest, most heinous, outreaching scandal in YouTube history. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. Just the gravity, the ages, the amount.
And the size of the creator involved too. I mean,
James he's like one of the biggest TikTok accounts in the world.
One of the biggest on YouTube, right?
He's so well connected with like all these celebrities, the Kardashians and shit. One day later, the next day, a 16-year-old comes out against James Charles. He's got, this is the, this is the one about the tall, we've talked, so this was the one we've talked about.
I'm sorry. For some reason, some of the links are going to the top of the thread rather than the specific
This is the one, though, I think. Oh, this was a 15-year-old one. This was the guy who's like 6'7" or something. We talked about it on the podcast. This was the one that really lit James' ass up. And also in a weird meme format. Let's see what it is.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap.
10 seconds at FBI. Take it at FBI.
She make it clap, clap, clap.
LAPD at FBI.
She make it.
There's like so much information in that 10 seconds. You got to fool the adults though, otherwise they'll delete it. Yeah, I've looked at this one. Anyway, 16. You know, James tried to say he didn't know his age, which is blatantly fucking ridiculously obvious. Like his age was everywhere, all over his profile. It's like, come on, bro. It's ridiculous. Give me a break. Same day. This is crazy, bro. The same day. James Charles allegedly tried to shoot his shot with an English singer-songwriter, Alfie Templeman, who was underage at the time of the shot that he allegedly took. So apparently he's famous. How could he possibly say he didn't know his age? James Charles tried to shoot his shot with an English singer-songwriter who's apparently famous, so obviously you knew he was underage at the time. Someone at him, wait, did James Charles try to shoot his shot with you last year? Yeah. It's not much, but it is something. That is a yeah. FBI detectives be like, yeah. Bro, I swear to God, somebody better be investigating this. Right? Like, somebody has got to be investigating this at this point.
Pretty likely that
he's got to have, there's got to be an open case on this. I know these investigations take a while and they interview a lot of people, so it's not like, not expecting anything to happen right away, but I just pray to God that he is being investigated.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Someone a little more official than that. So this, by the way, which I totally forgot too, James did a TikTok Bachelor in January 2020, which has not aged gracefully in consideration of everything. Dan, can you unmute? Oh, there you go.
James here. I can't believe I'm making this video right now, but I feel like this can't hurt, and I don't think it'll turn into a scandal either, so I guess here goes nothing. I made one major observation after downloading TikTok a few weeks ago, and that is that this app is pretty much a dating app. Let's be real. Everyone on here is...
No, it's not. What the fuck? How is TikTok a dating app? It's just the praying grounds for you, dude. Dude, he straight up just was like, hey guys,
everything in that whole intro was.
Hey guys, I'm looking for as much young dick as I could possibly find. Send me your applications and then add me on Snap.
In a very cute relationship, or is painfully single. And unfortunately for me, apps. I fall into that second group of people. Surprise, surprise. In 2020, however, I'm trying to change that. Okay, I'm trying to put myself out there a little bit more, and I want to get wiped up. So I want to play TikTok Bachelor. My name is James Charles. I'm 20 years old, and I am 5'10". I live in Los Angeles, California, and I am a beauty YouTuber. So sometimes I look pretty, and when I don't look pretty, I have a pretty fun personality to make up for it. I'm a very hard worker, but in my free time, I like horror movies, escape rooms, singing with friends.
I don't think only thing you do in your free time is snap minors, from what I can tell. That's a lie.
Eating at new restaurants, and also I have fun nails for back scratching and cuddling. If those things are of interest of you and you're a male, leave me a comment down below, or I guess do it this video. Oh my God, what have I done?
Bro, so creepy. So creepy. I love this part. I love this part. Here, grab this, Zach.
throughout this video. Oh my God, what have I done?
Oh my God, what have I done?
Helpful.
Also, the part where he says, let's face it, this is a dating app. Shut up, James, you fucking creep. 14. Let's not forget he texted a 14-year-old. Damn, sexted. And finally, the most recent one came out 2 days ago. These are still coming in. He says that James slid into his DMs and was very demanding, something we've seen. He says he lost interest in him once he grew facial hair. That kind of adds up with his...
James here. I can't believe I'm making this video right now, but I feel like this can't hurt, and I don't think it'll turn into a scandal either, so I guess here goes nothing. I made one major observation after downloading TikTok a few weeks ago, and that is that this app is pretty much a dating app. Let's be real.
And then this is the only screenshot.
Let's see. Hey, saw your duet to my video. Wanted to say you're handsome and should tell me more about yourself. I add you on Snap. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh, that's where it all goes down, boy. No receipts.
The only screenshot I have, because after we started talking on Snap, I wasn't like the other boys where I was like taking a picture off a different device. I do want to say for the record, like I definitely was into him. Like I was the one who duetted the video. I wanted to talk to him, but I changed my mind. Like I just didn't like the way he was speaking to me, like demanding shit, control. Like I don't know, just didn't vibe with me. I also do want to mention this was like a year ago. A lot happens in a year. People do change. I'm not saying he changed or anything, but I don't think any of us relates to who we are like a year ago. Another thing is we never talked about my age. Like at the time I definitely did look young. I was legal. I was 21 at the time, don't worry. But once I started growing out my facial hair, I don't know if this has any correlation. We kind of stopped talking because I don't know.
There he is! There's the guy that doesn't open up his ass cheeks in the shower to let the water in. Just imagine how
Okay, I was wondering. So after he made that, he says, message me on Snap.
stinky that ass could be.
Message me now. Like, what the fuck? Bro, you are such a pathetic fucking piece of shit. Message me back on Snap now.
My For You page and Explore page are not
Here you
dating
go.
apps.
A guy who was actually interested in him, and he ghosted him once he grew a fucking mustache because he looked too old.
Sister.
All right. That's that, eh? So now I'm moving on to the people that are continuing to enable and monetize James Charles, who are allowing him to have a career and a future, really, on this platform. Talking primarily, of course, about Morphe. Morphe, even on as recently as April 3rd, after James' apology and everything, his admission, really, his confession, I should call it, posted a fucking promotion for his palette. Morphe X James Charles palette. Let's get that hashtag trending. Let's get excitement, guys. This money, you know how they say like this money will directly go to help save the planet or whatever during a charity. This money will directly go to help kids get preyed upon. Oh, I'd love to support that brand. Yeah. This money will directly be used to harm children. Great. Morphe, enabling child predators. We'd love to see it. So that was recent. They got backlash, and then okay, so they got backlash. People are like, "Why are you promoting James's palette?" What did they do? Did they remove it from the website? Nah, they just removed the hashtag. Those pigments be popping. They just blend. They just removed the hashtag, but it's still up on the website. They're like, "Oop," and I oop. James Charles palette on Morphe. Morphe directly supporting the harm of children since 19...
And I oop.
Insider put out an article about James and Morphe's relationship. Apparently, they've been trying to reach out to them for comment, and Morphe has declined to comment on this. But one thing they have not declined to do is remove James Charles from their website. Let's give a round of applause to Morphe, people. Remember, unleash your inner artist, baby. But can I get a whoop, whoop? Let's see what we got here. If you go to Morphe YouTube.com/pages/James Charles. We're going to unleash our artists. In fact, it's even listed here if you go to, let's see, brands, featured brands. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this. X, Morphe X. James Charles right here, baby. Let's go. Yeah. 10 minors. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's see. We could get the palette. We could get the brushes. We love that. So much talent. So much talent. Wow. Yeah. I would say his greatest talent is getting minors to send him pictures of their penis on Snapchat. And he's really good at makeup, so that's saying a lot. Like, if you consider how good he is at makeup. So, they have not addressed it. They are just loving James Charles' product. It's not the first time they found... Oh, this is interesting. Morphe has found itself in criticism before linked to an influencer. They cut ties with Jeffree Star. What did Jeffree Star or Shane Dawson even do compared to this? They cut ties with Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, who, by the way, are saints compared to this. I mean, let's be real, right? Can I say that? Maybe let's not say they're saints. But let's say they're not ready to serve time in prison. James Charles is like, yeah, like, well, why are we making the exception for James? So, who's the owner of Morphe? Did you guys find any information about that?
No, we looked into it. They talked to some people were talking about like future collabs and other companies, but specifically like the another influencer or another makeup artist, Kevin James Bennett, was talking about how Morphe was covering up for him. But I looked into it and there's not too much on it publicly, at least not as of now.
Let's talk about William Ford, who's the owner of General Atlantic, who is the majority owner of Morphe. He's a big boy. He's got $34 billion in assets under his management. He's crushing it. Philanthropy. Rockefeller. Uh-oh. I don't know what I say. Is that part of the conspiracy thing?
It used to be.
Well, the Rockefellers
they've
are sort of
they've fallen out of the conspiracy. I mean, they certainly still are involved in some conspiracy theories. But
the Rockefellers.
Their star has faded a little bit in favor of
not in my heart.
Soroses and the Koch brothers and those type of people.
Well, anyway, I just want William E. Ford to know that he is funding child predator. Every dollar of the James Charles Morphe brand goes to harming children. Shout out to him. Because nobody seems to be doing anything about it in that company, which is really incredible. So maybe this guy will fucking know something about it. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. Right. Thank you with peace and love, peace and love. That was not a fun segment. But I think it's important to lay out the entirety, the gravity of all of this is truly fucking remarkable. I mean, this is a man who's running major numbers. Well, let's clean our palate before we move on with one final video.
That's cool, but he ain't like me. LA,
hell yeah, bro. That is literally a paralysis demon. Can you imagine? You're paralyzed. You're stuck. You open
this
your
weird,
eyes.
like fish mouth, pale.
The paleness.
It looks like from the H.P. Lovecraft story or something. He's like
He reminds me
half
of
transformed into a fish man.
the guy with the eyes on his hands.
Oh, from Pan's Labyrinth?
Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Something like that. You're paralyzed. You can't move. And you're just staring at James Charles going, yeah.
You sure that's what hell is?
That's
Just
hell.
him repeating.
He's out there, guys. Let's go and get him. FBI, open up. Yeah. It's funny, you know. Chris Hansen did this whole thing about what's his name? The YouTuber that everyone thought was
Onision.
Yeah, Onision. Shane, Jeffree Star, all these people that have all these crazy accusations against them. This makes them all look like child's play. They ain't shit compared to James Charles. This is crazy numbers, bruh. He's the Kobe Bryant. I know you guys don't like me to say that, but what would you rather me say? He's the
Jordan.
His name is Kobe Bryant.
Right, with the T. The T is silent, isn't it?
No.
Kobe Bryant. I never hear anyone walk around Kobe Bryant.
I never hear anybody say Kobe Bryant.
Really? That's what I hear when everyone says his name. Kobe Bryant. Anyway, he's the Kobe Bryant of gotta really spray that T out. Of predatory behavior. So shout out to his family. Yeah, we want to talk about Giuliani and Lil Nas X. This is definitely more funny.
Yes.
More
please.
light. More funny, more light. We love this. We love Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani, as you know, Giuliani. He was Trump's lawyer.
Sort of.
He is a legend.
He is. I mean, you all saw Giuliani everywhere. He was like his lawyer that was just
running around, just kind of leaking fucking black liquids from his forehead.
Right, like
there
Zorg.
are too many legends around.
Yeah, like
from
Zorg.
fucking the Fifth Element. He's the guy who had the press conference in front of the dildo shop.
Exactly.
In Philadelphia.
What was it called? The Four Seasons.
Oh yeah,
Four Seasons landscaping shop.
Landscaping.
I mean,
they booked the wrong Four Seasons. Man, that was a legendary week. That all happened within 5 days.
Anyway, Giuliani has a show or something called Common Sense. You know, you would think that common sense would indicate not having a presidential press conference in front of a sex shop in the outskirts of Philadelphia. But anyway, here he is talking about Lil Nas X new video. I'm sure he has a lot to say about it.
The music video is filled with biblical references. It begins with
he's reading
this, whatever he is, this guy, Little Nas, being seduced by the devil in the form of a snake, obviously from Genesis, right? He's then put on trial and they stone him, but they're not really stones. And he heads down into hell. He's on his way to hell. Right. And I guess he gets there and then he engages in this ridiculous, really rather ugly dance.
I wish he would narrate everything vulgar. Makes it way better.
With Satan.
Yep.
And it's a sexual dance.
Yep.
I don't know how much of it I should describe, except you got to get it. It's
you got to get this.
Lap dances him.
Lap dances.
He reproduces what would be anal sex.
Whoa, Julie. He's like, I don't know. I want to put this mildly in an unoffensive way. He fucks him in the ass. Did he? I thought they were just lap dancing. Was he pounding Satan?
I think it was just a lap dance. But
Yeah, bro, you took it way too far, Rudy. Yeah, that's a soundbite.
He reproduces what would be anal sex.
Come on, Rudy. That didn't happen, did it?
Anal sex.
What the fuck? How do I put this delicately? He jizzed all over his fucking ass. Rudy! Your imagination is getting away with you.
Anal sex. And a few more things that are equally disgusting.
No.
And then the culmination of it is he dethrones Satan and he becomes Satan.
Love it.
He murders Satan, actually, and he becomes
That sounds
Satan.
good.
This, the video that I'm describing is available right now on YouTube.
What is this, a promo?
On which you cannot get my podcasts, at least for a while.
Oh, he got banned. That's right.
Rudy got banned off YouTube probably for the election fraud.
Yeah, election fraud.
So he's like, let me get this straight. Lil Nas X is fucking Satan in the ass on YouTube, and my ass can't even come here and spread Russian propaganda.
Anal sex.
I don't get. By the way, he just described it. He didn't even criticize it. Like, what's your criticism of it, bro? He literally just described it in like a really fun way.
I mean,
disgusting.
I wonder what Rudy. Yeah, I mean, he's basing all of this on, you know, his supposed religious beliefs.
I don't understand the criticism of the video. He went and fucked Satan. Satan is probably gay. If y'all hate gay people so much,
What does What does the Bible say about fucking your cousin? Is that cool?
Did he fuck his cousin?
Yeah, he married his cousin.
Anal sex.
He's married to his first cousin?
He was.
Second cousin.
He's been married multiple times. What does the Bible say about divorce, by the way?
Probably more than it says about gay people.
Probably.
I think stoning, death. What is it? But like, if you, I don't understand. You hate Satan, right? You hate gay people. So everybody you hate is having a party and they're doing all the shit you hate, and that's good, right? That's where it belongs. Gay sex with Satan belongs in hell. This is all cosmic entities are lined up for you. Why are they mad about this? You know what I mean? Is Satan not allowed to get a dick in his ass? Then who is?
Will get cancer in the butthole.
You know what I mean?
He tries to preface it a little bit by saying, he talks about the sneakers a little bit and says that they're pushing it to kids, but still, I mean, regardless, I mean, he's just,
I really want to go fuck Satan now.
It'll burn and burn and burn.
Yeah, these guys still believe that being gay is a choice. I think that's the big disconnect here. Do you know how many kids are going to be
flame coming out of your butthole?
Are going to choose to be gay because of this video? I saw a really funny analogy how all the conservatives are going crazy over Lil Nas X video. Meanwhile, there's like Highway to Hell, and they're all like, Highway. They love that song, boy. They got no problem with Highway to Hell. I wonder if it's because it's not a gay black man singing it.
That shit's more demonic than anything.
Right. It's a highway to hell. He's going.
You spin those old rock records backwards. I mean, there's a theory that it says like, I am Satan, hear me 666.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Night Stalker's favorite song, wasn't it? I think I read that somewhere.
What'd you say?
The Night Stalker used to be driving around to Highway to Hell.
Oh, really? That's creepy.
Yeah. It was Ramirez's favorite song.
That's creepy. I don't like that. Rudy, talk about that. Now that's creepy. I'm canceling Highway to Hell, and I'm taking that stripper pole all the way down.
Can we just cancel AC/DC in general?
Oh, fuck you.
Dude, I love AC/DC.
AC/DC fucking sucks.
I agree with Dan.
They fucking suck.
Dude, have you listened to their first few records?
I've listened to enough AC/DC for a lifetime.
Dude, Aliens, look, I'm not saying I'm the biggest AC/DC fan, but I mean, rock is my forte. I mean, come on here, dude. The Aliens come to Earth.
Too, okay? All right? You're not the fucking only rock god around here.
You want to go rock and roll trivia? Ooh. You want to throw down?
My forte is sucking massive cock in hell. That's what I choose to do with my life.
Okay.
All I'm saying, Aliens come down and they're all explain rock and roll. You give them 2 records. Okay.
One of them better not be AC/DC. Are you kidding me?
You give them the Who live at Leeds.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay.
And you give them AC/DC Highway to Hell.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Forget about the title track, dude.
That's ridiculous.
Have you listened to that record through and through?
You know what, Zach? You could take that stripper pole right to hell.
Scare him away.
Also, here's the thing, too, about like in hell, right? It's not even Satan was forcing the gayness on him. Like Lil Nas X, it seems like they're having a consensual good time, right? Like Satan was kind of into it, and it wasn't like he came down and then like devil was like, I'm gonna fuck you, I'm gonna have gay sex with you. Lil Nas X made the choice. You know what I mean? Like he's having a good time, Rudy.
I think Lil Nas is the one to blame. I mean, he kills Satan at the end. So
that's great. Isn't that great? Don't we love that? We love that. He's sitting in a chair, Rudy. How's he going to fuck him in the ass? Oh, Satan's fucking him in that. Well, he's just doing a lap dance. Come on. I mean, you fucked your cousin, like Dan said, so.
Anal sex.
Yeah, Rudy, I'm sure, has plenty of knowledge of what goes on in a strip club, so he should.
And it's a sexual dance.
Should recognize that.
Rudy really fucked his cousin? They didn't have kids, did they?
He didn't just fuck her. He was married to her.
Wow.
I'm gonna come.
That's crazy.
He's also, I think he's been married 4 or 5 times, and several of the marriages fell apart because he cheated on them. He constantly cheats. It's absurd for him to be moralizing about sexuality. It's just.
Can you imagine cheating? Can you imagine fucking Rudy Giuliani?
Just one of.
I'd rather fuck Satan.
Yeah.
Easy
Any
choice.
day of the week.
Easy choice.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 times I'd fuck Satan.
One of the most grotesque human beings on this planet.
How does he get
really
people to cheat on him with? Like, that just seems like such a task. Like, how do you convince someone to have sex with that thing?
He's got money and power.
Yeah, but can you imagine what his breath smells like?
Yeah, I mean, he's disgusting.
Let's not forget this scene from Borat.
You can give me your phone number and your address.
He takes his dick out. Thought he was about to get some.
Success. Let me slip your jacket.
Bro, he really thought he was going from interview to dick out. Like, he was ready. Like a cadaver. Look at him. You want to talk about demonic? This dude's laid out like a vampire. He looks like Dracula.
This is still so absurd.
I wish they didn't stop him, man. I guess they had to.
He was worried about the woman.
Yeah, it was about to get really bad.
She's an actress.
He's
I
like,
love
all right,
Rudy
the
defended
dick is
himself.
coming out. It's time to put a stop to this.
Well, he said he was adjusting his pants, I believe. Was his
He was saying, you're taking your dick out, you sick cousin fucker.
pulling on it because he couldn't get it up.
He does.
Can we criticize
fucking
Chris?
dead.
Wait, can we criticize cousin fucking? Is that like, I don't know if I'm being offended. Is that like something that we need to normalize? Or I mean, it's not exactly incest.
It's insensitive to my culture.
It's insensitive.
Insensitive to my culture of white.
Well, I know in some cultures, marrying your cousin is kind of normal. But not in Rudy's. I could tell you that. Yeehaw! We down here, Rudy Giuliani Ranch, we like to fuck our cousins. We'd like to get as close to legal incest as possible. Woo! Now take a look at this Lil Nas X here, giving a lap dance to Satan. That ain't right. Oh, hold on one sec. Let me get a divorce real fast. Woo! On to my next wife. Yeehaw! Come on here, Betsy. Now this here, Betsy's my first cousin. We just had sex and made a baby. Yee! That makes me her uncle and her cousin and her brother. And boy, I'd be her sister and the mother. And wow, we're all so related. Now take a look at this Lil Nas X here. Oh, wait, we don't like him. He's against God. Victory. An abomination, boy. Yee! That's it. That's all I got. But pretty much, everyone who moralizes is the biggest fucking hypocrite.
Don't say that. You spent the first hour of the episode.
Well, Rudy, and I mean specifically these religious guys, like Rudy.
Anal sex.
Rudy is such a creep, bro. He's a little fucking vampire. Ghouly Giuliani. Anyway, he did a really epic ad read we found.
I love this.
Time to take a short break.
During the same, took a break from Lil Nas X to sell old people a scam.
You never thought COVID could cost you your home, right?
No.
It just might. No. Because cybercrime is up 75%.
Cybercrime
and by
costs like
far,
COVID.
Cybercrime is Cybercrime
This
is
isn't
up
my first rodeo.
75%.
most serious cybercrime to worry about is home title theft. That's right.
That's a fucking lie. The most serious
just a
cybercrime.
loan.
I've never heard of home title theft. He does this whole scare read on these old people that watch his shit. I've never heard of home title theft.
I hadn't either. And when I Googled it, the only result was this company that he's selling and multiple articles about how it's a scam.
Including on
results.
Fox News, which he
there was-
frequents.
Yeah, well, it was a local affiliate of Fox News, but
We better take care of them. Better shut them up.
Serious cybercrime to worry about is home title theft. That's right.
That's right.
Cyber criminals, foreign and domestic,
This isn't my first
are now
rodeo.
after
Yeah.
our homes, and it's easier than you think. The title documents to our homes are online now.
No, they're not. What are you
Stock footage.
talking about? I
This is
don't-
exactly what the guy stealing your title.
Bro, this
looks
is
like.
straight out of like video blocks. Hacker.mov.
It's just a loan.
This gives me mad Tom Selleck. It's just a loan, reverse mortgage vibes.
A reverse mortgage loan isn't some kind of trick to take your home.
I mean, at least a reverse mortgage exists.
It is real.
It is
That's
a
not
thing
scam,
that exists.
yeah. This is a straight up scam. Well, I mean, with peace and love, of course.
Allegedly,
It's just a
in
loan.
Minecraft.
The thing is, like, this shows who's left sponsoring Rudy.
Well, I mean,
He
who's
finds
even
your
watching his
home
show?
title.
It's where does it even exist at this point? He's been banned off of everything.
Where
It's not
does
on
it
YouTube.
exist? Where did
it was
this
just
clip
on?
come from?
Where did we even find it?
RudyGiuliani.com.
Rumble.com.
Rumble.
I wonder how much you got paid for this ad. I mean, a couple $100. You know what I mean? Like, how much could it possibly be worth?
And forges your
You know,
signature
Rudy
on a
on the
quick
show,
claim.
he may have stopped because he was getting trolled so much, but he did do call-ins.
That must
Live.
have been good.
Yeah, a lot of pranks coming in on that.
All right, let's
If
watch
I-
this title, Insurance.
If I may interrupt real quick, I just checked on my computer. That is from Storyblocks.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What is the video of, what is it
Was
called?
it just the first
file?
result? Was it literally
It's
like
called
number one?
cyber crime, hacking, and technology crime. Male hacker and dark room.
Good. Awesome.
It's just a loan.
Yeah, this is like the most stock video shit I ever seen in my life.
And forges your signature on a quitclaim deed, stating you sold your home to him. Then he takes out loans on your home.
What?
And he leaves you in debt.
What?
You won't know until late payment or eviction notices arrive.
What?
Insurance doesn't cover you, and neither do common identity theft programs.
No.
That's why I protect my home with Home Title Lock. The instant Home Title Lock detects someone tampering with my home's title,
This guy was the
they
mayor
help
of
shut
New
it
York.
down. Go to HometitleLock.com. Anal
So
sex.
these featured on Fox News. It was featured on Fox when they wrote an article about it being a scam.
Right.
Let's look at this page. Look at this landing page. This is like such scam shit. FBI says you may not own your home. What? What?
Yep.
What is that statement? $15 a month. Here's a picture of Bill O'Reilly, so you know you can trust it.
It's just a loan.
With no context. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. So she's saying people hack your title, and then they can do a transfer of title, and then get...
And register your address to see if you're already a victim.
Oh, no.
Then use code RUDY to receive 30 free days of protection.
I mean, in
That's
most
code RUDY.
Isn't the bank
At
owning most
home.
people's homes? Are they hacking the
If
bank?
they have a mortgage.
Right.
Oh, yeah. If you have a mortgage, there's a 0% chance of this ever happening to you. No fucking chance.
I just think it's so funny. Use code Rudy.
If you own your home, but these people are like 80, their title's not online. It's probably in their fucking like safety deposit box.
Right.
But also a title is a piece of paper. It's registered with the city. You can't just sign a house away. Like there's so much paperwork involved with buying and selling property. It's not just like putting your signature on a fucking document and then it's just not how it works.
Anal sex.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm signing up and I'm using code Rudy. I'd frankly rather buy James Charles' Morphe palette than this. And you know you'll never fucking cancel that shit. They'll charge you till the day you die, $15 every month.
Home title.
Until you just cancel the credit card. Here's an article on Fox News about how it's a scam. Title lock insurance is a waste of your money. Boom, done. It's used by people like Bill O'Reilly. Anyway, fuck Rudy Giuliani. He's a ghoul.
A reverse mortgage loan isn't some kind of trick to take your home.
All right. How long we been going, Dan? Let's do something
Hour and a half.
fun. Should we do misconnections? Let's lighten it up here.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, Ian, you lead the way on this one.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking of starting a new ongoing segment called Sort by New. It's like one of my favorite things to do is going on weird sites and things and then sorting by new instead of top.
You see the weird shit.
That's where all the weird and wild stuff is.
Right.
So today we're going to sort by anew on the Craigslist missed connections section.
Love that.
These are all posted within the last 2 or 3 days in the LA missed connections page,
which is
you didn't
always especially spicy. The LA Craigslist.
Yeah, you didn't have to go. You didn't have to fish deep for these at all. This is just right at the top.
It's such a constant, ongoing well of.
Well, there's a lot of missed connections out there. There's millions of people crossing by each other. And, there's just lots of people there. Just like James Charles. Imagine how many missed connections he has.
Yep.
Millions of them.
Sure, there's a lot floating around. So we each have 2, I think, that we'll read. So if, I don't know, whoever wants to go first, Dan or...
I'll go first. I'll hit it off.
Okay.
This one is called Taco Tuesday. West Covina. Our city has the best tacos. I used to hang out with my neighbor and eat tacos. I liked hers because it was dark on the outside. I'm talking about tacos. I love to find someone serving darker tacos. I love Mexican tacos and would love to try Asian taco. What the fuck? So this is, why is he speaking like this? Do they have some kind of rules that you can't be overtly, just like, obviously euphemism for vaginas. He's trying to eat, he wants to eat out.
Wait, what?
Excuse me. That's vulgar.
Okay, next one. Let's have a game of basketball again. Lost dude's number. We played 1-on-1 behind Walmart. There was a basketball court we were going at, and you beat me real good. Latino versus black guy. It was a good game, but was more competitive after. And we had fun in the baseball field, scary at night, but not really. We had fun in the baseball field, scary at night, but not really. He never got this guy's number, huh? Sounds like they had a hell of a day.
I mean, sometimes you just run into a dude at a basketball court. What? No, these guys, they're just balling out.
Are they not allowed to make sexual references? I don't understand. Is there some kind of rules? I thought Craigslist was totally off the rails.
Sometimes you have to have a little more tact than that, Ethan.
Okay. Who's next? Papa John?
Zach, why don't you go ahead?
Zach, take it away. Go ahead,
Okay.
Zach. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's restart. Posted 3 days ago. Male looking for plumber. Larry from Burbank, Northeast, Los Angeles. You were the plumber who worked on my drain a few times. You put your snake inside my drain and released some solution to clear it out.
What the fuck is with these?
And hope I can find you on here. I have one more for you. Need Asian nutrients.
Need Asian what?
Nutrients.
Need Asian nutrients?
San Gabriel Valley or near.
Oh, he's just looking straight up for Asian nutrients.
Asian nutrients. Yeah.
Okay. So apparently there are posts get removed for inappropriate content, which is why people are they're having to force to find the most incredible euphemisms to describe sex acts. Asian nutrients, like ancient Chinese remedies.
Right. Respond for more details. Be ready to give what you have.
Oh my God.
Posted 3 days ago.
Wow.
I hope he found that plumber. Sounds like he's got a problem with his pipes.
I know a guy
get that
who
taken
plums.
care of.
You know what would be a funny bit if we actually send plumbers to these people's house? Like a real plumber that doesn't know.
Yeah.
I heard you need plumbing. Who's next? AB?
Yeah, AB, why don't you go ahead?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This one's called 76 Gas Station Cold Water. You were getting gas when I walked by to go to the Ralphs.
Damn.
That's it?
There's a high. They're going to find each other for sure.
What?
You were getting gas when I walked by. Oh, dude. That's a real lost connection.
Deep.
They had a real moment.
That's a real love story in the making, in my opinion.
True love.
You got another one, AB?
Yes. This one is called If You're Latino with a Small Tiny Package, Hit Me Up to Meet My Girlfriend.
Oh.
Hit
That
me up
one's
to know
not
more.
hidden at all. It should be like, if you're a Latino with a tiny little skirt, if you're a Latino with a little burrito.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. There it is.
And you want to
Hit me
have a
up to know
taco
more.
night with my wife.
I'm looking for husky big guys with small packages. Want you to meet one of my girlfriends. If you have a small piece, looking for little only, micro size.
Wow.
Hit me up.
Give me that
Especially
number.
if you are a fat, stocky gordo with a large package.
With a large package? I thought he was into.
No. Sorry. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
Let me
Wait, we
rephrase.
want tiny dick? We want big dick or tiny dick?
I got
Let's get it
confused by
straight.
seeing the word gordo. That's why.
Right.
Hit me up, especially if you are a fat, stocky gordo with a little package.
I love that.
Thank you, Dan.
So he wants a short, fat
send the wrong-
guy with a tiny dick.
There's someone
for
out
one
there
of,
that's
for one of his girlfriends.
You know, I think we may have to flag that one because they didn't miss them. They're trying to make a new connection.
Yeah, that's a fresh connection.
You put these together, Ian.
I don't. It's a little dicey.
I love that though. Just giving love to the big little dicked boys out there. I mean, respect, man. They don't get enough love. That feels good. That people are reaching out to people like me.
To fuck their wives. Or something.
Oh, he wants me to fuck his wife?
He
He wants me to stuff my little Mexican
the,
burrito and and his wife Taco Tuesday.
The message was a little unclear on what the intent was, but
Ian, you want to take one?
Sure. We met in Trader Joe's. We both love their varied and affordably priced food. We used to hang out, spend a little time together, open up a bottle of $2 Chuck. I'm in my mid-30s. You said you're not a looker, but I like an interesting gal. A gal with a sense of humor. A gal with a little something extra. Then you threw my hash browns and shepherd's pie in your cart, and with a wink, you said, "It's on me."
This seems like a Trader Joe's ad more than anything.
yeah, a little bit. Viral marketing.
I was having trouble following the metaphor. There was just a lot of Trader Joe's marketing in there.
I like how they ran into each other, and the first thing this woman apparently said to him was, "You are not a looker."
You're ugly as fuck, dude.
It's a good opening line.
It disgusts me, but I'm intrigued.
Frozen food section.
It seems like she was more interested in Trader Joe's affordable and the variety and affordability of Trader Joe's fine products.
Yeah. I got one more. Zach, do you have like some cool music? Some
cool music.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I'm in the Stardust Hotel casino. I see 3 good-looking girls playing blackjack with a dealer that is a friend of mine, Ron. I was tired and half drunk, but I sat down anyway because of these 3 beauties. And although Ron was doing things to help all of us win, I still lost. Again, I was tired and decided to leave. But as I got up, I said to those 3 gals that if anyone would like a nightcap, I was in room number so-and-so. With me being drunk and tired, I headed home to sleep. Then I heard a knock at my door. With me being drunk, I thought it was room service, so I yelled out, "No!" Next day, I happened to see Ron. He said to me, "Boy, oh boy, I bet you had some fun last night." I said, "Huh? What do you mean?" He said those 3 girls left my table about 20 minutes later and said they were going to my room.
Oh, no.
I was stunned that I missed the chance to have some hot fun.
Man.
This was in the early 90s.
No!
And I know that this
is a
posting,
30-year misconnection?
posting this is a bit of a long shot at best, but I'll try anyway. Signed, Dan.
30-year lost connection, folks. This guy has been thinking about that moment for 30 fucking years. Man, he fucked up.
Yeah, best of luck to him, though. So Dan in Torrance is looking for you.
So let me get this straight. The 3 women from 30 years ago, if you guys remember him from Stardust Hotel playing blackjack, we're still hoping to make that threesome happen. It's awesome.
There's 3 women, so foursome.
There's a foursome.
Hopefully the 3 women are still friends and connected themselves. So
they
that they
probably
can...
have families and stuff, but fuck it. You know, lost connections are lost connections.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the 90s were crazy.
You got to make it right.
Who are we
It's
missing,
been sitting
Dan?
on his mind for so long.
Yeah, I've got some. All right. This one is called You Almost Hit Me With Your Car in West Hollywood. I had just come out of 32 Advanced Dentistry office. Thought I could make it across Santa Monica between you and the car in front of you. I didn't want to run, and you didn't want to slow down. Anyway, I think we could balance each other out. Couldn't tell if you were local or just passing through, but on the chance that you live between La Cienega and Crescent Heights Boulevard, maybe we could slow things down and really make that connection.
Not funny.
That's
Just
powerful.
they really almost had a collision, but there was maybe a spark of romance there.
I mean, she almost hit him with his car, and he like locked eyes.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh.
Yeah.
My favorite part of this one, though, is that he had this connection. He's interested in finding this person, but he does have a strict parameter of if she lives between La Cienega and Crescent Heights Boulevard, which is basically just like a 1-block area. Like if
he knows where she lives.
Almost.
That's what it makes it sound like. He knows who she is. She knows where she lives. He knows what time she goes to sleep.
Is all of this a threat?
Maybe he has a tether on his foot. He can't leave that perimeter.
Oh, he's got
maybe he's
yeah, maybe.
This life flashed before his eyes, and past and future with her.
Right. All right, and then I got one other, but this one we need a little bit of a darker tone for this one. Yeah, thank you. In fact, let me change my background real quick to something more appropriate. Let's see.
Take me there.
Come on now. Come on. That looks kind of chill.
Oh, that's not actually.
Yeah, that's too
Here,
chill.
here. This lonely.
Is that lonely?
It's kind of isolated. It's off by itself.
I could take a dip there.
This one's called A Man Recalls. A man recalls the moment when, seated with his lover outside a fisherman's hut, he drank away the tears which fell on her white hand.
She's white.
Now that he's wasting away with longing, he realizes those tears must have been poisoned.
Oh.
Miss you, babe.
That was beautiful, Dan.
So
a lot of twists and turns in that one too. Yeah, I guess he's writing a poem for his ex or something. It was a little unclear because he's saying her tears are poison, but he misses her.
Yeah, it's a poem.
Yeah.
This isn't fucking workshop. Tell me about the lost connections and move on.
It's very profound. Yeah.
All right.
That's that.
Well, I hope James Charles doesn't get any lost connections, but I'll tell you, I'll tell you what, I'll have some lost connections with you guys until Friday. Be missing you.
Aw.
Not you. Them.
You're talking to the audience?
Yeah, the audience.
Oh.
I get plenty of you guys. All right. Well, with a whoomp, 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 and a yeah. We'll see you guys on Friday when Ela's here. This felt like a low energy episode. I'm just tired. And frankly, grossed out by James. I wanted to do a full recap, and I know it was a bummer, but I felt like it was worth doing. So hopefully the whoomp whoomp whoops brought you up.
and get a taste.
Nice. Anyway, that's it. So we'll be back on Friday, guys. And we'll appreciate you and see you then. All right. Take care. Ta-ta. This is Ethan Off the Rails without Hila, with Ethan Klein. Thank you. And the game. Bye.
You better watch out.
You better watch out.
Coming through on that motherfucking ass. Listen to me.